Welcome back to the Morning Blend. If you're selling your home and it's priced too high, you're going to wait a long time and may not even have offers. On the other hand, if your price is too low, you may be cheated out of the true value of your property. Selling your home can be tricky, so it is very important to find the right people to help. Brian Fendry from Berkshire Hathaway Metro Realty Lake and Country is here to help you set the right expectations. Great to see you this morning.
Likewise, my pleasure.
And the price is tricky too. Finding the right people, selling your house, all of these things are things that I think are very important if you want to sell your home. Price being one of the most important.
Well, of course, and we talk about free market analysis here, and we're happy to do that. Our time, we take a lot of time researching before we meet with you, but we also have to take a lot of time researching after we meet with you, because every home is different. Every home has its idiosyncrasies and differences. I've actually received a couple calls off of the show, one listing a lot down in Belgium, and another I'm interviewing for an opportunity to list a very unique home out in the Sheboygan County area.
That's wonderful to hear you've connected with some of our viewers who are interested in selling their homes.
Right.
That's great.
And so they've asked me to come out and look at their properties and tell them what the value is. So where we start is by visiting the property, getting a feel for it, because even properties have a feel. You walk in and you feel that personality of the property. And you have to do that, even if there's some homes that were built like in the 70s, almost tract homes, or subdivisions, golf course communities that have a lot of similarities. You can always find easy comparables, and then you get the other end of things, the most expensive lot that Andy and Cindy have brought to me, or this unique home that Kathy's brought to me, where we have to see it, walk through it, feel it, talk to them about what brought them to this property, why it was important to them, then go out and pull the comparables. And you might start with as many as 50, 60, and then you have to narrow them down.
Well, and I think that's important. You know, you mentioned comparables. You use statistics to find these numbers. It's not like you think, I'll just pull this number out. It might seem like that to some people, but you use a lot of statistics, a lot of numbers, a lot goes into setting that price.
Yes, without a doubt. Again, we have a feel because we deal with real estate on a daily basis, but I might be in Sheboygan one day and Mequon the next and Lake Geneva the next. So you can't expect us to remember everything. So we go back to our data and we look at that data and then we glean it, and then we may say, well, here's a perfect match to your home, but it's right on Lake Michigan, or here's a perfect home, but it's in this tract of 50 other homes. So that's where the creativity comes in, and the having to say, well, this gives you this much value, or what do you think we should add or subtract? So we can come up with that strategy, that right number to use.
And that it's not a wild guess of some sort. Right. How important is it, do you think, to follow a strategy that you set with the seller, maybe when you're discussing those things, and then the accountability part of it?
Right. Well, it is incredibly important because, for instance, we walk through the home and we say, this is what you're going to need, or we bring a designer or stager in and say, this is what you should do, and then we're all excited, we get the paperwork going, we come to the home and we start taking photos or videos, and the things that we talked about aren't done, and then we're going to be held accountable. We generally send out information and hope that everybody has it ready, because the strategy starts with having the home ready or the lot ready and taking those photos, the videos. Then the next strategy is getting it out there and how we get clients, and we have to work together. Because if we say this should be the price and someone says I want to go this much higher, then we have to also realize we may be adjusting downward. And have that strategy agreed upon in the beginning. And
being willing sometimes to be flexible even after you set that price, depending on how things are trending. In terms of listing and setting expectations, I know you're always looking for people who are interested in listing their homes. It's a great time to sell. Yeah. We're getting into spring. And you even do a free marketing analysis for people to determine the value.
That's correct, yes. So as I say, we're happy to come out. If you call us, email us, we'll come out, we'll take a look at your property, give you a valuation, tell you what we're going to do. But right, this is getting to be the very, very busiest time of the season, and so we're low on inventory. We really need your help, and if you're ready to sell your home, or you will be in a month or so, this is the time to talk.
You're also looking for qualified people who might be interested in working with you.
We are. We've got a few agents that have already joined us for our new downtown office and Lake Country. So we are getting agents calling us, both from the show, from other calls, and And yes, we're looking for new and experienced people to join us.
So you can train people or lead them to the training if they don't have experience in real estate.
That's correct. Everything from writing that contract, which you learn in your classes, but once you start writing them, you realize there's things that you actually have to build your sale into those contracts. So understanding sales without coming across as a salesperson. I mean, again, we are negotiating, we are working in sales, yet at the same time, we don't want to have people feel like we're pushing something on them.
It's wonderful. This is a great time, like you said. I know it's a busy time. Great time if you're on the fence, you're thinking about selling. Can't hurt to have that free market analysis and start asking these important questions. So if you're looking for a new career path, you can get in touch with Brian. Also, if you're interested in selling your home and you want a great career, here's what you need to do is call either this phone number or email Brian. It's a great opportunity and a truly global opportunity as well. So you can call him at 414-467-8626, or you can email him directly at brianfendry@gmail.com. Always a pleasure to see you.
My pleasure as well. Thank you.